How is it going, everybody? My name is Copyright, and finally we are here in the new year with our new deck, the Spirit deck, and I need to tell you up front, this deck reminds me really much from the feeling on the Magic from the 2000s, so how the way you're playing it and how the turns are phasing, let's say. You will see in the gameplay part how interesting this becomes, especially in the play queue. In the rank queue, I tried 2 games, I won one, lost one. But in the play queue, it's really like old school Magic. It's brawling. Each turn you do something, opponent do something, so you build up your bigger board. It's just amazing. I love it. So yeah, let's see at my take on my spirits. And you see, maybe we have a 3-colored spirit. This is, I think, something special. I never saw somebody using it before. Usually spirits run Azorius spirits or Boros spirits. This is maybe the archetype that you better know. But I thought, hey, let's combine these two and take the best things that we got from both of these archetypes and fusion it together like in Dragon Ball. So this is what come out, and I'm really happy with it. And you see, maybe again, Showdown of the Skald, amazing card in any sort of multi-coloration. So I recommend you, if you don't have it, craft at least 2. It's a card that gives you so much advantage and so much playroom. And so much gas, especially in the late game against control decks, but also against aggro decks, it can take over games. So if you don't have it, invest these 2 wild cards for this card. I know it will not stand until September, so September rotation will take it out. But currently, for right now, and I think also in the future, it will be a really, let's say, card that you can always put in a deck and that will always perform. Let's see shortly what our deck does, because this deck, again, we will check here a little bit and then gameplay, and will explain as much as I can. And then at the end of the video, I will explain you more synergies that we maybe didn't saw in the gameplay part, but also I have something special for you at the end of the video, so if you're interested, stay until the end of the video. So here we see, maybe we have altogether 6 lords, and this is why I thought first to going in red, because I thought Hofri is an amazing lord for spirits. Not only he gives all your spirits +1/+1 and trample and haste, but he also gives you the ability to recurse your creatures from the graveyard. Especially great synergy with, of course, with our Patrician. And Patrician Geist, I mean, on its own, it's really weak card. Depends on what turn and when it comes. It can also finish out the games, especially against creature matchups where they don't have a lot of flying blockers. Patrician Geist can finish the game really fast if you have just few spirits from your Clarion Spirit. So this is just amazing. Catilda, I love this card. I want to build a deck around her, an enchantment deck. I'm missing some cards for it, but as soon as I have it, I will provide you with an enchantment deck. And then I have some sugar for you, and this is this 3-drop that barely some of you maybe saw, and this is Eruth, Tormented Prophet. Not only the art is amazing, but also the card, what it does. It's a human wizard, so not really for a spirit archetype, but if you will draw a card, exile the top 2 cards of your library instead. You may play those cards this turn. So each upkeep you draw instead of 1, 2, and you not only draw it, you exile them. And we have a synergy here with the Stonebinder of the Familiar, because he gets bigger each turn. Each turn, doesn't matter what you do. If you have Eruth on the board, he will grow each turn bigger and bigger, and this is just amazing. But also the card advantage is amazing. We have a lot of hidden synergy here in this deck. I hope you will see everything in the gameplay part, and if not, I will explain it at the end of the video. Otherwise, guys, let's jump right into the gameplay. Just want a small reminder, if you like what I'm doing, support my channel, subscribe to my channel, I will appreciate it a lot, and let's roll it. Here we go, Rechoose Ventran. The first video in the new year, the first opponent in the new year, just amazing feeling. And this looks actually really good. We have turn 2, turn 3, most likely Eruth, depends what opponent is playing. And then we can roll from there, all the colors in the hand. So this is great. And in this deck, especially because we have Clarion Spirit, I want to tell you that we play a little bit different our instances. We play usually our instances... You're mono green, right? We usually play our instances on our turn, just so we can create more spirits. As more spirits we have, as better it is for us. Okay, opponent is on mono green, this is why I'm fine to take it a slow approach. And I did a mistake. Oh, great. Thank you, New Year. Okay, because opponent cannot please brawl us, I will play our Dorothea, and she's also really good, because on the flip side, for the For the Disturb Curse, the enchantment creates white spirit creature, and this is actually instantly attacking, and it also get boosted by our... Nah, tell me the name. Our lords. Okay, this misplay cost me a lot of resources, actually. So this was definitely my mistake. I should have played this one as blue source, because I was thinking about Catilda double white, right? So with Aerith we could have drawn more. On this spot, because opponent, he has another, so if he has another, I think he stopped decking lands. So if he has another one, it will be maybe difficult, but we will see. We will see what opponent has. He tried to go a slower approach, and as long as he let my Clarion Spirit be, I'm okay with it. Let's see how our opponent wants to approach it. Rich use. Here we have Blizzard Brawl, okay. At least we gain some life. Then opponent wants to attack. Maybe he has another Blizzard Brawl. Usually mono green likes to have multiple Blizzard Brawls. And here I would like to trade with you, because I don't have such a big creature to danger to a troll afterwards. So this is fine. Let's see what we draw. Another land will be nice. A blue source will be nice. Maybe it will be already too late. I think this misplay will cost me the game. But we will see, we will see. Okay, this is not bad. And another troll, okay. Yeah, blue source is good. Then we can play you, we can double spell in this turn, and we can play you. So let's see if my opponent can pop it up. And this is what I mean with this old school magic, right? This is like, I do something on my turn, you do something on your turn, and this looks like a net deck mono green list with the chariot and what is the name of this? How do we kill it? He has 2 mana left. Maybe he has Snake Surveil. Let's see if he wants to use his Snake Surveil. Next turn. Next turn I can put Dorothy into play. Okay, let's see if he has a Snake Surveil, right? Maybe he has another fight spell, maybe something else. Okay. Okay, opponent don't want to use any resource. He has another pack later. Okay, that's not bad. Stonebinder is also okay-ish. And said that we didn't hit our land anymore. But let's see, we are currently rolling with some spirits here. We're playing you, and then we're gonna just chill. Let's see if we can survive long enough. Okay, Mammoth. Another land. Through the chariot with the Mammoth. Familiar place, huh? Okay. Copy it. It's okay. So now I'm already forced, I think, to protect these things. You go like you, and you go here, right? How much is it? 8. You can give him trample. 4, 12. Okay, I need to block more. Fuckity fuck. Let's go here, chariot. Some interaction will be nice. Have, yeah, some fading hopes or something, but let's see. Snake Surveil on him, and... okay. Okay. Another Mammoth. Nice, nice. And you see, Stonebinder Familia is growing. This is not the best draw we could hit. But... comes the but. This cost me all the mana, right? Yeah, I think this misplay that I made was really, really expensive. So, difficult decision, to be honest. I don't think that I can do anything big here if I play you. What does it give it to me? Not much, right? Because I need the lifelink. If I play Hofri now, he will attack with all... I think I'm dead. Bros, I think I'm dead. Because there is not much more I could do, and this misplay definitely cost me the game, I think. This misplay bring me 2 turns slower, so I was too slow. And because of it... Because of this 2 turns slower, I lost the game, so... Pay attention what lands you're playing. But it's okay, for the first game, it's nice. Mammoths, of course, unbelievable. A good game, bro. You don't need to show off here. Don't. This is unnecessary. If you are somebody who net decks and play against something that is definitely not a net deck here, and you see it, don't deck like this. It's just a shitty move. Doesn't matter what and how. I could get on the 10 life, but he will make like 20 damage. 21 damage, yeah. So let's check another one out. Didn't went as we wanted it to. So, Marcus Valus, our second opponent. Let's see, opponent goes first. We have turn 1, so we need to play this one for white. Turn 2, so we need to play something for blue, but we don't have. I'm more looking for arrow turn 3, so we will go this path. Let's keep it like this. Alternatively, we could go Tapland and Dorothea, and then play Aerith, but then I have no value on Familiar until turn 4. This is why I think turn 1 is better, and maybe we draw another blue source. Here we have it, you see. Maybe we are lucky, and looks like mono-white aggro list. And it's early in the season, you see, maybe I'm here, what is this, Platinum? Platinum, I think a lot of people are playing their shenanigans out. We are not gonna block, of course. So let's force our opponent to exile our Dorothea. And let's see, when he uses all the resources, we maybe have the path for 1 or 2 turns of Aerith. Redane, oh, you are full anti-Izzet, huh? These mono-white lists want to prevent Izzets. Oh, it's okay. Oh, 7 mana Showdown of the Skald, this is amazing. And here we go with Aerith. Brutal Qatar, say hello to Aerith. Okay, Sun God Sentinel, this is actually really good. No Brutal Qatar. And a Lumi. Okay, this is also okay. So again, no attacks from my opponent this turn. There is literally nothing to attack right now. Senor. Let's play out of here. Let's play out of here. And let's... What do we bounce? Do I even care about bouncing something? No, she is 3 mana, right? So let's bounce the most expensive one. Bounce her. How useful is Alms? No, I'm looking to produce more spirits. So currently this is not the most useful thing. I'm gonna get an opponent thinking, oh, he bounced Redane, I need to play something to tax him more. Portable Hole? On who? Dorothea? Oh, but there is still no good attacks, I don't know. You can maybe pump Sentinel and attack through Ruth, but... Sure, I'm taking it. No, you cannot play your Redane. Okay, guys, don't do this. He cannot... Okay, sure. Exile it. I don't have anything that recurs my spells from the graveyard. But this is a very interesting approach and a very great draw. We can play you for white. We can play you out. Speary boy. And we can play you out. And boom 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 goes the board. And now we can even attack. What do you think about that, my friend? This is 5 damage. Yeah. Oh. Okay. You understand that I kill both of them, right? This is a 3 mana. Okay, 3 mana trade with a two pretty good creatures. Why I attacked with Aruth? Because I have Showdown of the Skull to recover more card advantage. So this is not a big deal. The question is now, do I play Catilda first and then play Showdown of the Skull? Because Catilda gets bigger with Skull, but I think this 1 damage more doesn't really matter. Sure, my friend. Okay, let's play Showdown of the Skull. Bloop, 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 bloop. And everything. And this is another synergy. You see the Exile synergy here. How it's going on. This is what I meant. This deck has a lot of hidden synergies. And we have red here. Okay, let's play this one as another red source. And let's play you as another source so we can produce our angels or our ancient spirits. And we are going to do nothing. Because don't forget, the shield prevents 1 damage, so the flyers deals literally 0 damage. And this one will deal 3 damage, so I will not even trade for Sentinel. I can use them as a chump blocker, and Catilda will bring me over the line. As long as he doesn't have a removal, I'm fine with it. Sure. And this is what old Gould Magic was about, right? Who drops the most broken things? So, he has no mana to do nothing here with protection. This is why we're gonna play first you. Put some counters on you, because then if he... Oui, senor. Jesus. Okay, this is some thinking here. I have double... back into the library goes the land, and expressive literation goes here. All the creatures, another hidden synergy, my friends, another hidden synergy. Expressive literation triggers the thingy ability. Then we're gonna bounce you. Put more counters around. Autopay. I still have a land. No, I have a land in my hand. And now we play you for blue, so we can play you again. We put one more here. One of them into my hand. We take you, of course. Time to get bigger. Apparition goes back and you can go out here. It's okay. Doesn't really matter. So let's make some damage here, I would say. Let's see how opponent wants to defend, deal, or protect. This is a fine trade. I'm fine with it. Marcus. Another one. Oof, bro, nice. And he draws good, no? 4 mana for a mono white deck is a really good mana state, let's say. With my 5 mana, he will not even pump more, right? He needs 4 or 6. This is for mono white basically the best number. 4 lands with a Faceless Heaven is usually the best draw for mono white you can have. So he draws really good, but we draws a little bit better, let's say, or we play a little bit better. Because I was surprised my opponent didn't play it out. Tell me the name. Where do you go? Here on 5. Oh, Marcus. Oh, let me play to the end, huh, friend? I didn't want it to, so we have our win back. And this is what I mean. This is like this really old school magic, right? You do broken things on your turn. I mean, mono white don't have so much broken things that they can do in one turn, but they are consistent. And they are really powerful what they do early on, but as soon as we reach turn 5, turn 6 usually, we are just boom, 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 and goes over. And you see the amazing synergy with the exile effects, with familiars, with the card draw, with our Aruth. Where's my Aruth? Where did you put my... Ah, he exiled her. With the Aruth, so this is just great. Let's check another one out. Yogel. And this is a terrible, terrible hand, my friends. This is something you should never keep with missing white mana, and we are mainly white because we have also Catilda with double white and Skyclave Apparition with double white. So, and especially on the play, we have literally nothing to do. So this is a much better play. And Geist, Patrician Geist is something that you want to drop usually on turn 5. This is your best approach. Let's start with the tap land, because I don't think that I want to bounce a 1 mana drop if opponent even have something. Looks like another mono green deck. Okay, let's start with you. Okay, the thing is, right, what I'm thinking right now, even if I wait until turn 3 to make a spirit, still the bounce effect I think I wanna save for his Blizzard Brawl. This is why I'm gonna play spirit. He will not fight it now because he don't have enough mana for fight. And this is good. Okay, another one. Sure. Okay. This is also a good draw, but we are still trying to force my opponent to get out his removal spells. He will remove the Geist. There is no questions about it. Oh no, yes, this is really good actually. Really, really good. This way we can Literation. One of them into my hand. I don't think that the Stonebiter can outgrow them. I think Dorothy can provide me much more. This is why I'm gonna take Dorothy. I'm gonna put Stonebiter back and take the white. Fuck. Another mistake, I think. Yeah, I should have exiled. Oh, but then I could not play it anyway, right? So we're gonna play you. I play you as a white source. And you to create a spirit. And we're gonna take with you. And stay back. 4-drop. Oh yeah, he has Chariot maybe. Oddity, wow, nice. Nice, Zhaogel. Zhaogel, it is Izzymedrano. I'm gonna trade with you and I'm gonna up some tags. 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. I can bounce 1. I'm thinking right now for the next turn what I can do, how much should I save, how much would I save. And I think, yeah, this is the only block I'm gonna make right now. Okay, Stonebinder is okay. So we are going to play first the Stonebinder. Then we're gonna play Dorothea, create a spirit token. And we're gonna play this one as a white source, because we need more white, and keep our Fading Hope open. So opponent invest maybe some mana in Faceless Heaven, and maybe participate a little bit in this shenanigans with Fading Hope. And I'm trying to skip with my space button, so opponent don't notice that I have an instant, but I was a little bit too slow, so maybe he will already know that I have some instances in my hand. Most likely he will attack and pump Oddity, so I can, if I block it with... he has no mana at all. Sure. We say bye-bye to Oddity. And we're gonna kill a troll. That's okay. Tun, tun, tun. She's going away. Another land is not the thing that I was looking for, but sure. Let's go here. I'm not planning to block with Patrician Geist. And he makes spells cheaper. And now we're gonna bluff that we have something. And we're gonna increase the pressure because then he's dead next turn. Now he basically will play Oddity, pump it to 5. I will block with all. Okay. Okay. Is this your only play? Okay. Pump the Oddity to 5. You and you go here. You go here. I'm surprised that he didn't attack with Wolfie. It's okay, right? Like this. Or should I take out the wolf? No, if I take out the wolf, I'm missing on some damage. This is exactly 8. 4 damage, then and here 4. So if he has nothing that gives reach, he is dead. Yeah, he has nothing that gives reach. We will just show off a little bit, just poquito, because we can still double spell. And just because he placed the mono thingy list, and there we go. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Wait, why was it 4-5-5? Ah, because Patrician Geist give everything +1. Bow! Bitches, he didn't even count that far. Okay, that was fast. Let's make another one. I don't want a video to be way too long because I want to make a little bit longer outro with some explanations, but let's check it out. Let's check it out. So, the next game against Caero. And I hope we can see some Hofri action, because I liked in the playtesting how Hofri was also synergizing with everything. This is an amazing hand for Hofri, by the way, and also Aeruth is good with Hofri because his ability says whenever a creature dies, exile it and bring it back under its owner's control. And it's a spirit in addition to other types, so it gets all the benefits from all our spirits, and Aeruth is of course becoming a really huge 5-3, 3-5, maybe if you have other spirits, maybe a little bit bigger. When she draws her cards, she has haste, she has trample, just amazing card. And looks like another mono white list. And you are red, you are blue, so we are going... Wait a second, let me think. If I want to play you on curve, this is the only play, right? This is blue, this is red. So I play you on curve, then I exile some stuff, getting bigger. Okay. You know what? Let's play it like this, because I think we have more blue sources in our deck. Like, I know that we have more blue sources in our deck than red. So I play out now red in the hope that I will maybe draw another blue source, so I can play this one as white and use our Skyclave apparition to exile maybe some shenanigans that our opponent has. But we will see, of course. Okay, Talia makes everything. This is another white source, this is good. So we play you, and yeah, let's give it to exile, right? You will most likely Brutal Qatar, Skyclave apparition, and most likely Skyclave apparition, because the game likes to give you similar resources than to the opponent. Because we have Skyclave apparition, most likely the opponent has also Skyclave apparition. Elite Spellbinder, interesting. This is nice, actually. This is nice that he wants to tax me, okay? And that he wants to take Skyclave apparition away. Uy, senor. Okay, no lands. Let's play you as white. Let's play you. And this one I will just use because it will be exiled anyway. And then we take what? The Geist? Let me see the board. I think you go into my hand, you go back into the library, and you can be exiled. And boom, grows again. So if I attack now with Aeruth, the problem is he doubles block Spellbinder and Hopeful. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it, because then I just kill a later Spellbinder. Yes, I prevent in the long run some damage, but on the short run it's not a really helpful thing for me, and I will miss Aeruth. The other card draw are taxed. Taxed by the Talia. Uy, senor. And then we go more for blue. We go more for you. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. We don't have enough white sources, right? I cannot play you and then what I have. You and you. I think this is the best play, right? So this way I can create more spirits. But if I play you first... Or I play you. How big is that? 2, 3. 3 is not big. We have 3 Catildas in the deck. Sure, right. Let's play you. I don't want to Adeline right away with the game because she provides a lot of damage. I go with you and I go with you. Nope, just with you. Yep. Catilda would be smarter if I would have already Clearing Spirit on the board, right? Because then Catilda gets huge with almost every turn. Okay, another hopeful initiate. This is actually good. So opponent is empty-handed, has nothing that is flying. Next turn we can go Spirit into Literation. Another one. Okay. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. I'm missing white lands, bros. Bros, I'm missing white lands. Still in the same situation. So now if I play you, let's do it. And I play you on... Should I force him to elite a Spellbinder again? This way he will use 3 mana, will have 2 mana left. Right? And what he can exile? Clarion Spirit? Who cares, right? Because I draw with there with so many cards. This is okay, so let's do it. Let's slow down my opponent a little bit. Another blue source on top. We don't need blue source, we need white. And here we go. With you a little bit in. Okay, opponent takes it again. We are on 13-12. This is a really good game. A really good game. I like it so far. Just checking if I'm recording. Legion Angel, bro! Nice top deck! Yo, world champion, he's coming. He is coming. Okay, what do you buff your Legion Angel? Good decision. Land and another Catilda. Okay, let's play you for white. Let's play you. Finally a white source. Let's play you. And here is another small synergy. If we bring her in, we can keep our 7/7 and take her away so she doesn't get exiled, right? And now we can go going in. We go here and here. Now opponent is almost forced to block something or to leave something. That's what I was expecting. Don't need 2 initiates. Gain 6 life back. Have some chumpy blocky. And if opponent attacks, I will not even block, because this way Catilda gets bigger and bigger. Yeah, si senor. Attack me. This is what Bona White does. Oh, yes! Amazing. Ooh, what do we have? One loss and 3 wins in a row. Guys, I love it. This deck makes really much fun. Definitely really much fun. This is definitely the last gameplay, because I think otherwise the video will be over 40 minutes and I don't wanna make such big videos, but you saw the power of the spirits. We look like an aggro spirit, right? And we can definitely go some aggro plays. We have really much 1-drops and stuff like this, but we are more like from turn 4 to 5, hey, we take it over. Opponent can try and do a lot of things, but we take it over, and this is why I love it. This is why it gives me this vibe, this how do you say it, nostalgia. When you used to play back then Magic on, I don't know, who remembers the dual Planeswalkers on the Xbox 2011, 2012. These times it's like, okay, I do this, you do this is bigger, this is better, this pumps the other things. Really cool. I love it. I like it really much. So let's jump to the outro. Let's check out the deck, the synergies that I want to mention that we haven't seen in the gameplay, and then I'm gonna show you a really cool budget spirit deck if you don't have this wild cards and these things that also performs amazing. Currently I'm 3-0 with it, but it's a really budget build for the spirit. So if you don't have the wild cards, check it definitely out. You will like it too. So, and here we are back with let's say deck tech after the gameplay. I don't even know how I want to call this section. If you have any suggestions, tell me down in the comments. How should I call this phase where after the gameplay I show you the synergies that we maybe didn't saw? And yeah, I think you saw the most things, especially how amazing Exile for Familiar, for Stonebind of the Familiar works with Literation. Dorothy has also this Exile effect because it says when it dies, exile it, right? So it has also this Exile effect. But the things that I want to show you is definitely the Hofri, and he's standing already alone. And Hofri, in the playtesting, I drew him usually almost every second game, so he has a really good draw rate. And especially with so much card draw, you saw it, Aeroth draw a lot of cards, Showdown of the Scout draw a lot of cards, Expressive Filtration give you card selection and card draw, so usually I had him at least every second game. I don't know why in the gameplay part we never drew him, or maybe opponents in the rank just quit as soon as they see there is no chance. In the play queue they like to play a little bit longer. But he has also this exile energy, because whenever a non-token creature dies, you exile it and you create a copy of this token. So this exile effect also is great with Stonebinder Familiar, but also Stonebinder Familiar, if he dies, he has the same effect, right? So he dies, you exile, you bring him back, and he also grows because of the exile. And this is also just a really cool synergy. This is why we run 4 off. I like the Stonebinder Familiar really much. If you have an opening hand with Stonebinder Familiar and maybe some card selection with Literation, or maybe Aeroth in the hand and the lands to play it, definitely do it. For the lands, we have 23 lands who was bundering, but of course, as I said already, we are more white-blue or blue-white, Azorius spirits, but of course we have some red splash, especially for the late game, everything is covered with red. This is why we run the 4 of Pathways of Boros and the... Where are you, my... I don't even put the well, no, here. And these Pathways for the easy colorations, of course, just to hit our blue reds. Red sources, and the rest is basically just white and blue, so you just hit your early games as much as possible. Also, small thing that I forgot maybe mentioning in the gameplay, that the Geist discounts everything you play from the graveyard. So for example, Dorothy, the disturb cost, instead of 3 it will be 2, also Chaplain of the Alms, instead of 4 it will be 3, and as more Geist you have, it stacks. So as more Patrician's Geist you have, as more it will be discounted. So for example, you can disturb Alms for one white mana, right? So this is also really nice. Catilda also has the disturb for 5, and you can discount it, it's really good. And instead of Catilda, if you don't have Catilda, but she's such an amazing bad girl, let's say, I like this card a lot. As I said, I will build another deck, enchantment deck around her. I just like her too much, but you can also add this one. Let me not spill my coffee. Let's go to spirits. It's in Boros colors. I was experimenting with it first off. This one, Venerable Warsinger, and he is basically... Go away. He's basically, what he does is he can take something out of your graveyard and bring it back on board. Depends how much damage he did, and he has Vigilance and Trample. He's especially good with things like Dorothea enchantment or Catilda enchantment, because then they get really big. But as I said, I was trying him out, it didn't work as I wanted, because as soon as he hits the board, almost every removal is pointed towards him, or every bounce spell, and then he's again Summon Sicknesses, then you're on turn 6 and still has nothing to play. This is why I cut him, I reduced him, or took him away and run with this list. And this list performed really good. In play queue I played some before I played in the ranked. Right now we are 3-1 in our gameplay part, so this is really cool. I like this deck, not only from the competitive side, and I don't want to say that this is a deck that will bring you to the mythic ranks or something. Maybe it will, I can experiment, but this deck gives me a really nice nostalgia, really nice vibe of Magic, and if you want to have it, especially as a new player, you should try it out if you have the wildcards for it. If not, be precaution, because I will show you now a deck that is also spirit based, but much more cheaper and much more budget friendly. So this is so far for this deck. Let's go to the other budget build that I want to show you. So, and here we are. This is the Spirit Aggro budget that was, let's say I was building it before when the Crimson Vow came out, but I didn't have all the wildcards, and now when some people requested to see the Spirit decks, I got back to it, but then I thought, hey, this is really budget and interesting, but I want to do something special, right? Something that is worth showing to you guys. This is why I made a 3-color deck with spirits. But this deck performs really good. This is a really strong aggro spirit deck. And you see, maybe we have a lot of 1-drops. I mean, I cannot count. This is what, 5, 9, 13, 17 1-drops. 2-drops, we have just some exile spells, and of course a Clarion Spirit. And everything here you see is just common, uncommon, common, uncommon, common, uncommon. And Circle of Confinement? Circle of Confinement, weird name, I call it just Circle. is also just a great card. You will be surprised how many targets you kill and how often you play against something that plays the vampires actually. Whenever you see maybe, whenever an opponent casts a vampire spell with the same name as the exile card with the circle of circle, you gain 2 life. So sometimes you can, the Epicure, right? If you play against mono red or something that try to chip you out with chip damage but a lot of creatures, Circle of Confidence is boom, you gain life, you take creatures away, it's just amazing. It's just amazing. I like this card really much. Now, of course, Portable Hole, great synergy. Everything has great synergy with the familiar because it's all exile spells. Some interaction with Fading Hope against mono green, great thing because you can literally buy you 1 or 2 turns with it, with a Fading Hope if you bounce All Grown Troll and then you start producing your spirits that constantly going in for 3-4 damage each turn. After 2 turns, this is 8-9 damage against mono green. It's really difficult for them to recover. So Fading Hope just also great. Then we have of course Borrowed Time because multiversal exile removal again with the Stonebinder Familiar, just amazing. And this is our one of the few rares, Skyclave Apparition, but I'm telling you, you can easily cut it. Easily cut it. If you don't have Skyclave Apparition, cut it. If you have 1 or 2, put it in, because he is not necessary. Then we have Divide by Zero, Snarl, of course, because he says it costs less if you control a spirit, and it will cost less if you control an enchantment. You see, maybe we have some enchantments here, we have some spirits, of course, there is a lot of spirits. So it can be sometimes a counter spell for 1 mana. It's a really, really nice interaction, and also an uncommon, right? And this is our basically one of our rares that is necessary, Patrician Geist, because again we need to somehow to buff a lot of small creatures to something bigger, and mana base also really simple here. The pathways you can maybe replace with some other lands, but in aggro deck usually you don't wanna play with tap lands. So if you maybe don't have all the pathways, all 4 of them, put as much as you have and the rest untap lands. Don't feel it with the snow lands because it will just hurt you more if you cannot play on curve. Let's say on turn 3, you want to play Spirit with, I don't know, Portable Horror or something. Oh, Portable Horror, I'm sorry. Portable Hole to create a Spirit token and take something away from the opponent, and boom, you draw a tap land. So you don't want this to happen. This is why better feel it with this. If you have 1 blue source, it's more than enough for the opening hand. And yeah, this performs amazing sideboard, of course, just for the shenanigans with Divide by Zero. For our learn spells, you can take anything here. I don't really, sometimes I even cycle with Divide by Zero your hand, because you can discard a card, draw a card with learn ability, just to have something to play maybe with spirits, because as I said again, we have a lot of cheap spells. So the cheapest spells here we can take Environmental Science cost 2. The chance that you are cycling a card with Divide by Zero to draw one of the 1-drops is about 20-something%. I didn't make the math now, but somebody of you, maybe from 60 cards, 17 1-drops on turn 3, it will be around 22%, I think, to draw one of the 1-drops. So this is just amazing. This is why sometimes just cycle with your Divide by Zero is better than getting something out of the sideboard. Yeah, this is so far it for it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this spirit. I hope you enjoy my take on it. As I said again, if you like what I'm doing, click the like button, subscribe to my channel if you aren't, and if you didn't like the video, didn't like my decks, please dislike it and let me maybe know why you don't like it on this spot. Guys, thank you very much again, and I hope you have a great start in the new year, and to see you tomorrow in the new video. I have there something cool maybe for you, we will see. So, see you soon, thank you for all, and ciao.